everyone, and welcome to a kind of unusual overview of the Sorcery DLC and the free update 7. Why is this unusual? Well, because I'm not going to go through everything, because I am relatively sure you've already seen everything yesterday in the live stream or in the various videos beforehand. So I thought, let's give you guys a bit of a review. The footage you can see in the background is basically from the office when I've been to Cambridge, and I played this DLC almost 2 weeks ago already, and I had enough time to think about it, actually go into my footage, because I had that a little bit earlier on, thanks to Frontier, and look into these things a little bit more often than not. And hence, I'm here to tell you a couple of things. So first of all, let's go through the free update. I do think it's a good one. It's not as chunky as the last ones have been. I mean, most of the things have been done and dusted anyways, but having square edges for queues, having that wonderful new platform in action, having the ability to play challenge mode now, which is a huge thing for management players, and also having the ability now to tilt existing buildings that have basically the roster as a, the grid, I should say, as a basis. That is really cool indeed. But, well, that is as I said, a very, very decent one, not as big as the recent ones have been, but it has been a fantastic one. However, let's go into the star of the show. And as I said, we are not going to go through all the pieces, all the rides or whatnot. You've pretty much seen them all. And yes, the Vekoma coaster does not yet have a boomerang. We did give them all the feedback already 2 weeks ago. They are aware of it. They look into that, and I don't have any more info about that. Maybe it's coming, maybe not. But you can be assured that Frontier does know about the wish of the community that the family coaster desperately needs a boomerang mode. I cannot stress that enough. So hoping for them to be doing that in the future. I can't wait. Or they did surprise me, and it is in the release version right now, and I haven't seen that one yet. So this would be the bestest of surprises, but I don't really think so. Anyways, let's talk about the scenery first. The scenery of this pack is, well, I would call in the top 4 or 5 of all Frontier packs they've ever done. Now, for me, it's a hard one, because there is definitely throning above everything, might be the Euro pack from Planet Zoo, and very closely followed by, and that might surprise a lot of people, the actual Ghostbusters pack. The Ghostbusters pack is so high up the ranks for me because the scenery in that one was so incredibly versatile, and towards the end of the support of Planet Coaster, it added so much more life to the game in terms of building. That was almost ridiculous. So I am being very honest with you when I say that these two packs are almost untouchable, or like that they are like so crazy when it comes to their quality. And then we had a lot of other cool DLCs. The Adventure DLC was another one, very good in the Planko days, and we did also have a very few incredible ones in the Planet Zoo time as well. But then there is already this pack coming. It's definitely better than most of the Planet Zoo packs. It's definitely better than most of the Planko 1 packs indeed, and it is so incredibly versatile. You've got so many insane pieces that I can't tell you how amazing they are. These pieces are not only versatile, they have given us the exact pieces we needed to achieve more than one theme. So what I've already tested, and I can assure you that you can build simple British townhouses, you can build German townhouses, you can build German Fachwerkhaus if you want to, you can build some spooky stuff, obviously, you can build German kind of keeps and kind of castles, you can build spooky castles, you can go for like a Wednesday kind of style, the Nevermore Academy, I tried a couple things here and there, you can go for full-on Hogwarts, and so on and so forth. But you can also use it, and that might surprise a couple people, but there is a lot of usage in for Bauhaus style, a relatively modern approach. So yeah, it is absolutely gorgeous. It is a fantastic set. It's a lot of fun, and it has so many different pieces in that I have not expected them to be adding. They are all of a relatively good size, and having the theming option, you know, we can do a lot of shenanigans, just like me making our Archer for scale to become the Sims for scale. Just saying. But yeah, we were testing a couple things in the office. What do you expect me to do? I need to check what we can do. Anyways, so the scenery is it's not a 10 out of 10. I want to give them room for the future. I'd call it a 9 a 9. Let's call it a 9 out of 10. I don't really know what it should have done to be even better. Maybe some more small pieces, maybe some surprising scenery. I don't know. But the reason why is because it's one of the first DLCs we have. And I do hope that in the future I don't have to put this to a 10 out of 10 because the other packs couldn't hold up with it. I want this to stay a 9 out of 10, or maybe in hindsight I would need to put that to an 8 out of 10. Who knows? But for the moment, I'd call it a 9 out of 10, just simply because why not, you know? Anyways, we got to talk about the coaster. Or actually, the coasters, I should say, because we have 3 of them in this DLC. So what do we get? We get the Intamin Blitz, or what it's called in the game, the Outermax Raid. And it comes with a whole lot of very nice things that everyone has asked for. Most of all is obviously the swing launch, a system that is giving us the ability to propel the coaster forward. Then it doesn't make it through a kind of whatever element you want to do, most likely a top hat, and then it comes back, a switch track has been enabled, you go into some kind of a spline, and then from there you go back into the launch again, and now with the right amount of speed, you'll be able to pass through the layout. This is something people wanted to do forever, and now you have it. It is available on the wonderful Intamin Blitz or the side car coaster, like the kind of ride coaster you can see on screen right now. I am beyond happy. What is also pretty cool is you can use a couple of different cars on it. So you can use the 2 different variants of rotating coasters on here. So we do have the type that is in Phantasialand, the Vinyas Fears and Force, or the Europa Park version, which is it still called the Euromir or Euromir? I forgot how that one was called, but you can have these spinning coasters obviously in here as well as the old type of Intamin launch coaster car. You can also have that one in the classic one, so that's pretty cool that you can have these different type of cars available on this coaster type, which goes for both in-game coasters that we get anew. They also come with a whole bunch of other elements. We do also have the rotation table, and we do have the wonderful elevators, two kinds of elevators actually. The one that goes simply down, and then we do have the other one that is doing a couple of bumps. We do not get all the pieces that the a multi-dimension coaster has, but it does have a lot of very useful ones, so I'm very happy. And no, for those of you who've been asking, it doesn't come with a chain lift, which I believe is only one coaster in the world at the moment featuring this, with a, like the Blitz version, with a and isn't that like a hyper Blitz, whatever, but it's not in. I'm not sure if they will patch that. No one has talked about that really, to be honest. We haven't been aware of that as far as I am concerned, but I'm not like the biggest coaster nerd in the world. But what I wanted to do with this video, I didn't want to talk about them all in detail. As promised, the little feedback I have is that the choice of coasters in this pack is absolutely chef kiss. Even I wanted to have a Blitz coaster in the game. The sidecar coaster is definitely a surprise to me, but I'm absolutely gladly taking that one. I can make good use of it. Some people may say so that this is a little bit too themed, which I can understand in a way, but I'm fine with that because there is a compensation for that, and this is the Vekoma or the Vector Kids coaster. Oh boy, am I happy that we're having another kids coaster, and that one is a beauty. An absolute beauty of a coaster they have delivered here. The standard coaster, the de-themed version we're getting, is so good. I even would run it this way, but you can theme it yourself if you want to, so that is pretty damn good. And they are looking into adding, hopefully in the future, they are adding a boomerang mode to that one. No promises here. I can only tell you that we've talked about that I've given them feedback. Sylph has given them feedback. They are aware of it, and that's where the story ends. I can't tell you if and when it may be coming. However, there's not only coasters in this pack, there are also 2 flat rides, the Gale Force and the Flying Theater. The Gale Force is this kind of weird swing. Basically, there is only one real-life counterpart, which is the tornado kind of thing on the Wiener Prater. Holy cow, that thing is ridiculous. I whatever. Never in my life I'll go on that one. But that is a fine addition if you fancy these kind of weird rides. And there is a second one, which is, I think, one of the most fantastic additions as to as far as flat rides are concerned, is going to be this flying theater kind of thing, which also has just one specific counterpart in the real world. And this flying theater is absolutely fantastic. So cool. You can add yourself some stuff to it. You can add a screen and whatnot. It is ridiculous. It is absolutely fantastic. It is so good. I could nerd out about this the whole day, the whole system. Just have a look at it, yourself. There are like all the little mechanisms going on in that thing. It is relatively humongous. It's a ginormous ride, so you better have to theme that nicely in your game. Otherwise, it's gonna be stealing the show from other things. However, the conclusion I can give on that pack is a 10 out of 10 purchase recommendation. If you haven't already, just do it, okay? This thing must be purchased. It is so good. There is everything in this pack makes sense. Everything in this pack is a vital addition to the game, to the longevity of the game, and to the overall content of the game. Everything is well made. Everything is thought through. There is so much good in it. The two different mascots we are getting with the pack, they are also fantastic. They're really, really damn good. So what I'm saying is, just get it, okay? It's so good. It is, and I wouldn't say that if I totally believed in it, because oh man, have I been negative about the first kind of things about this game. And I want to stress as a couple of things to just give you that idea that this is not led by emotion. I mean, it is led by emotion because I'm just insanely happy that we're back to the good old Planko vibes here. But no, I mean this seriously. This is a fantastic pack that will give you a lot of joy, a lot of fun. And yeah, just make sure to get it yourself. It's out now. You can just try and play. It's so good. I cannot wait to see what you guys are doing with it. It's fantastic. So what am I saying here is you better get this. It's a fantastic DLC. The free update alongside it is also fantastic. And last but not least, the most important thing, there is going to be a new project on my channel. We are starting a brand new park today, so keep your eyes peeled on the channel. It's going to be on the channel around, I'm not entirely sure where exactly planned scheduled this for like 5 or 6 p.m. Central European summertime. So keep your eyes on the channel. I'm so excited to share this with you. It's going to be very good. It's going to be a wonderful series. Make sure to be there. And I talk to you then in the next one. Have a good one and bye.